Warns that the proposed Finance Bill 2023, if passed, could lead to massive job losses as companies strive to manage the cost of human resources in an already straining business environment being experienced in the country. This even as the opposition is making fresh threats to lead massive protests if the Finance Bill goes through Parliament, terming the proposals as a punishment to Kenyans. Mwege William with more.
Tonight, the Finance Bill 2023 spells more gloom for Kenyans, with employers saying it could lead to massive job losses. Federation of Kenya Employers Director General Jacqueline Mugo says employers cannot afford to match the 3% housing fund to be deducted from employees.
When you increase the cost of labor, payroll costs go up, and employers are also under distress for very many other reasons, because there are very many other levies that are not deductions from the employees' pay. The total cost of doing business is untenable. That, of course, puts in danger jobs.
Mugo says if push comes to shove, employers might be forced to reduce the number of employees so as to afford the obligation in the financial bill.
Unfortunately, when employers are pushed to the wall, then as a last resort, you have to look at your fixed costs and you have to reduce that. You manage what you can. Because if the government wants you to pay taxes, you have no option but to pay. If all else has failed and you have to pay it, then you have to manage the numbers of staff you have.
This comes as the opposition now says it will be forced to lead mass protest if Parliament passes the bill.
We make it clear that if this bill is railroaded through Parliament, Kenya Kwanza must prepare that we will have no option but to mobilize citizens around the country to fight for themselves.
Top of the issues that the Raila-led PAC are raising concerns over are the various tax statutes, including the Income Tax Act, Value Added Tax, Tax Procedure Act, among others, which the opposition states will have significant negative impact on taxpayers.
Kupandisha ushuru wakati huu ni kuongeza mzigo kwa Wakenya wengi zaidi. Tumesema Wakenya hawawezi kuvumilia tena mzigo zaidi sasa.
The opposition further questioned the need for public participation on the proposals, arguing that it is just meant to give Kenyans false hope, citing that the top leadership of the Kenya Kwanza regime in Parliament had pronounced themselves on this matter.
Tunataka Wakenya wakati huu ya kutafuta maoni yao wajitokeze kwa wengi, jamaa wakija karibu na waende watoe maoni yao, waambie jamaa ya kwamba sisi tumekataa, hatukubaliana na nyinyi kwa kupandisha ushuru kila mahali.
Raila has however placed a list of demands to the government, such as calling for major surgery to the finance bill in the interest of the Kenyans, threatening to mobilize citizens, the social sector, and take the necessary political actions. MPs allied to the government, led by National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, called out the opposition for what they stated as misleading statements from the opposition over the proposed Finance Bill 2023. Mwege William, TV 47.